What is up, guys? Alp27HD here. Welcome to Friday Night FIFA Show number 2 with myself, Alp27HD, and of course Stu, SJH Sports.
How's it going, guys? Hope you're all are well.
And we're here for episode 2. We've made it. We released the first episode
Couldn't
with
have timed it any wrong.
epic timing, about 10 minutes before the web app went live on the Friday night. We released it, and then somebody tweeted me saying, the web app's gone live, and I went, no.
I think it was me saying, mate, we couldn't have timed it any wrong. The
Oh,
web app's just gone live.
literally clutched my face,
Can't
just
believe
going,
it.
no, because it was just right in the middle. It literally, my video got like 20 views in the first hour because everyone was just like, oh my god, look what I got in my starter pack.
Yeah. And then the YouTube just overtook then with people uploading the starter packs and stuff, which don't blame them, to be honest, you know.
Just shat on the Friday Night FIFA show from a great height, pushing it right down.
And to be fair, we bigged it up that week massively, looking forward to it, and then boom, EA'd again.
Yeah, I'm sure they were just waiting, watching our tweets, going, this will be fun. But we are back. We've got the results of the first week's giveaway. One of you has won something. And we've also got predictions, results from that, FIFA news, team of the week stuff. So should we get cracking with big FIFA news?
Let's go for it, pal. Let's go for it.
It is, of course, the web app. We've got the web app. We've got bans for coin buying to some of the big guys who basically went out and bought about 1 million coins, and EA decided to ban them. And it's been a fun week, hasn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's been fun, exciting, and stressful at the same time. I think that's just FIFA all over, isn't it? Every week, I suppose.
Cobbled together our kind of 10k of coins to try and buy something, desperately waiting for the daily gift to see if.
My daily gifts, I've had mini bronze packs every single day.
Gotta love the bronze. I got 2,500 the other day, but that was a one-off and a rarity.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah, I was going to say, they must favour the PS3 people, mate. But have you been building teams? Have you been trading? What have you been up to with them?
I've not done a great deal. Obviously, if some of you on Alp's channel that don't know me, I'm a massive Leeds United fan. And I'm slowly but surely making my way to, obviously, my Leeds team that every single year, the first thing I do on FIFA is buy a Leeds team.
That's the way to do it. I do it with Everton.
That's it. And this year, last season we had a player called Young Sam Byram. He's 19 years old, and he was the first player I officially bought on FIFA 14. He wasn't on it last season. Nice. Not on Ultimate Team anyway. So I bought him for 400 coins. I thought he'd go for a little bit more. But however, once the full release, I'm hoping his price does go up slightly.
Although it's probably a team you'll never sell.
Probably will be.
You sometimes have those teams. Yes. I like my English bronzes. I've just made the English bronze team finally, and I just won't get rid of them. I've had my English bronze team in FIFA 13 since like week 2, and just won't be getting rid of it. So let us know in the comments below, guys. Have you got any really good deals? Have you found a player that you think is fantastic? We've got a hidden gem coming up, which I think is starting to be recognised. But yeah, in terms of the web app, have you guys got any massive players that you've put, you've not pulled, but you've maybe pulled that you've got in packs and your starter packs, that kind of thing?
I was seeing on Twitter the other night. I can't think of what, and he got in his first pack. He got that centre back from Juventus. What's he called? That OP one, Chiellini, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got him, and in his other pack he got somebody else big. I think it was Thiago Silva. Yeah.
You bastard.
And I'm thinking...
I got Andy Carroll.
The best player I got, known player, was the left back at Liverpool, which I sold him for 1,500. And I thought, at the time, it's not bad. He's a non-rare as well. I wanted to sell him just so I had some coins to obviously build this Leeds team. I kind of think it's a mistake, because I think his price is slowly rising.
There's a few like that.
Yeah, you don't know. The first week or two with the web app being released up until the disc release, I think that the prices are up and down. There's no continuity with them.
No, it's just all over the place a bit, isn't it, to be perfectly honest with
you? Yeah, it is. It's hard because I've got Brazil Silva and I'm thinking, do I sell him? Do I keep him? I don't know what to do with him. I've kept him at the minute, but I'm going to have a look at his price and
see where you go from there.
Yeah, I think that's what it's all about.
The next bit of big news, guys, you'll be listening to this on Friday. The early release has been moved forward to Saturday, the 21st. So this coming Saturday at 5 p.m. UK time, so 6 p.m. Central European time. So rather than having to wait till Monday the 23rd, we will have early access. And I'm going to say it's going to be about an 8 gig install. I think it was last time.
It was about that, yeah. Regarding this, I was putting tweets out last night, and I got a tweet from Rob Hodgson, the FIFA community manager or whoever he is. And he says he was looking into it. I've not seen anything if it's final. However, if I remember right, the last season, Leeds are playing at home. I got home and just downloaded it straight away. So if you go from last year, it was released on a Saturday,
I think he
which is
said
correct.
Saturday around about. He's definitely confirmed it because he's put a thread on the original EA forum, so that's on there on the official EA forum. I'll try and remember to put a link in the description for that one. So and make sure you free up some space, guys. You need about 8 gig. So if you've got one of the PS3s or an Xbox with a small hard drive, free up some space. Because the last thing you want to do is go to download it and find out that you're 2 or 3 gigs short. So delete your crappy little PSN games and pick yourself up, and vice versa. Just free yourself up some space. Should we tell them our hidden gem?
Let's do it. Let's go for our hidden gem.
We're looking at a Cardiff City player, central midfielder called Gary Medel.
Medel,
yeah, something along those lines. He's a Chilean. Is that how it's pronounced?
Chile.
He is from Chile. I'm going to go with that instead. And his defensive stats are stunning. He has got defensive ratings of 91 aggression, 85 interceptions, 84 jumping, 87 standing tackle, 81 slide tackle, and 80 strength. And this is on a silver 73 rated. He's going to be a tank, mate.
He is. And we've been looking at his price just half an hour prior to recording this. We've looked over the last 24 hours. And 24 hours ago, he was at 11k. He is now the cheapest on Xbox at 21.5. And the PS3 is 24 at present.
Seriously, he's going up and will continue to rise. For anyone that's making a BPL Silver team, he is going to be your CDM. He is if you're playing a 4-1-2-1-2, he is your rock in front of that back four. He's going to be something else, guys. He really is.
He's going to be good. And one thing I've noticed as well, the formations. You can have a 4-1-2-1-2 with actually 4 narrow central midfielders, a CDM, 2 centre midfielders,
and a cam.
Yeah. So he could fit in at the CDM if you do. If you
could play him left or right as a CM. So there's a lot of options for you this year, guys, with these new formations, and he I think is going to be very high up everyone's BPL Silvers list, and probably BPL Gold, to be honest. You know, if you're making one of those mixed teams that looks very pretty on the screen, that is probably the way to go. So
he's got quite good ball control as well for a silver. It's 74. It's not terrific, but he's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
For 73.
Other stats that jump out to, things like the 80 strength is a big thing. Agility 82, balance 88, jumping 84. They're all good, solid stats. So worth, and 3-star skill moves as well.
Yeah.
Medium work rates means he is pretty much perfect in terms of being in the middle of the park. So definitely want to keep your eye out for that. As Gary Medel or Medal or however you're going to pronounce it.
Just looking at his stats again, I'm definitely buying him.
Got to buy him, haven't we?
You've got to.
Moving on.
Review.
Yeah, I was going to say it's just prime for a player review, isn't it? Because I imagine he's going to be pretty good going forward as well. He's that player that when the balls come in, like the Vidal kind of player for Serie A, that just bangs it just straight back up the pitch to your attackers.
Oh, definitely.
But topic 2. Moving on, we're going with Channel of the Week. We've switched the order around a bit for this week. We're going with Channel of the Week. Because me and Stu are really organised, we've not managed to actually contact Channel of the Week, so he doesn't actually know he's coming on. And obviously, as a result of that, we're not able to get him in the chat, which we will try and do for next week or the week after with the next people. Yeah. But who are we going with, Stu?
It's armed with controllers. They're doing a history of the FIFA series all the way back to how far were it out?
Well, they've started off, I think, with going back to like 95. The channel name, official channel name is AWC Plays FIFA. AWC Plays FIFA. Links are below. I had them on the Sunday Shoutout a little while ago, them on the Sunday Shoutout. The first episode they put out was 1994, which was FIFA International Soccer. They've also got squad builders on there. They've got Rage Mode, Road to Glories. But the main thing for me is this history of FIFA. They released it on a Monday night, one a week, which means it's going to run for weeks and weeks. Something I'm really looking forward to. What they tend to do is do like 2 minutes of history of football at that time. So they'll talk about major things, maybe World Cups, European Championships, players that are doing well, etc., etc. And then they go into the game. There's footage of that game being played, so you can see it's one of those nostalgia trips for me because I was playing FIFA at that time, sadly.
So what I made, don't worry about it.
So that is the channel that we've picked, guys. Armed with controllers plays.
Go check it out, guys. It is superb. If you want the history of FIFA, you can tell a lot of research has gone into this. Obviously, editing, money spent buying and finding these games. I don't know how they've done it, but I take my hat off to them.
It's got to either be emulation or something like that, but it's really good quality. It's good fun, and it's done in a comical, humorous, good commentary manner. You know, at the end of the day, we try and pick channels that have got good commentators that are going to keep you entertained, and these guys are no different. So that is AWC Plays FIFA. Also check out their non-FIFA channel because they've got a load of retro games going right back to the Mega Drive and Nintendo 64 and things like that. So check them out. Well worth you looking at, isn't it, Stu?
Oh, you mentioned this to me last week, just checking out this channel.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. I was shocked in what I was seeing because I've never seen anything like this on YouTube. And if you was a young kid back then and you've not seen like FIFA 95, say you were born in 98 or something like that, then you can have a look at what the games were like before you was born and
shows how it's developed,
it shows you progress, how it's grown and how good it's got.
I'm looking forward till they get to like the early 2000s, 2001s, 2002s, that kind of thing, when they were trying to do off the ball. It's as important being off the ball as on the ball, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a fun series to follow through. Team of the week. We have a team of the week for FIFA 14.
Woohoo!
When nobody can buy packs because nobody has coins.
Well, yeah, but
standout.
Before we go to standout player, before we go to the team of the week, I am loving their inform cards this year.
They're so sexy.
They are amazing. They look so good.
They got kind of that gold black blend, and obviously the silver and black blend. It
goes so well.
They just look expensive. Does that make sense? Even if the player's shit on the pitch, you just feel like that card is expensive and better than the normal card, even though the players might be shit.
I know. I remember when EA tweeted out what the cards would look like for Ultimate Team 14, and not a lot of people liked them. I enjoyed looking at them. There was something different than just a boring square shape that we've had over the past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, you mean the shield kind of shield?
Yeah, it's a shield. It's like a badge, isn't it? And it's and now these informs look superb. But Alp, the standout player for you would be
left mid.
It's got to be on it. I don't know. Yeah, Royce.
Although, who's the guy on the right mid? I can't pronounce
it.
Aubameyang. He looks 95 pace, 79 dribbling, 81 shot. He looks lethal.
He was amazing in FIFA 13.
Yeah, he was quick one. You've also got Joe, striker, 80 rated. You've got Aaron Ramsey for Arsenal. Sorry, nearly said Chelsea then. Ooh, that would got me in trouble. For Chelsea.
Campagnaro as well from Inter.
Yeah, it's a nice team of the week. It's a team of the week that, for the left mid, obviously Royce, and for the right mid, you'd like, the Dortmund, both for Dortmund, obviously. Dortmund, I assume, had a very good game last week. You'd like these players. You're not going to get them, or it's going to be very rare. Now, I spoke to somebody and said, what about Royce? And they said, well, don't worry, you'll get a second in form very soon, and they're probably right. However, for the other guy, the right mid, who you're going to pronounce for me because I can't say his name.
Aubameyang.
Him, that guy. I believe his original position is striker. So he's going to be worth a fortune because he's probably not going to come out as a right mid again. And he's going to be in the very start, which means there's going to be very few of him pulled because nobody's buying packs because nobody has coins.
That's it. Look, if you just look at his normal card stats to his inform cards, he hasn't gone up with any pace. He's gone +5 shooting, +5 passing, +1 dribbling, +1 defending, and +2 heading gives
So
you a
good,
total of
solid
14.
increases.
Superb.
And good solid increases, and he's in a different position, which means automatically his price goes up. It frees you up that opportunity to play the likes of Lewandowski and people like that up front because you're not trying to squeeze a striker in. And it also means I've not checked. Obviously, you've got I Am Robin, but apart from that, I don't know who there is decent right mid or right wing players in
Well,
the
whilst
Bundes.
we're on this is kind of going off Team of the Week
No, you're
topic.
all right. Go on.
Gareth Bale's been playing right mid for Real Madrid.
If he got an inform, then again,
Yep.
they're playing his centre forward striker at the moment, but
Yeah.
he could well be played
Yeah.
as a right mid in an inform card. Which
Yep.
would that increase or decrease his?
Mate.
Because his standard card's going to be a striker pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's it. Yeah.
I like the way you get options with Gareth Bale, and you can put him in like a 4-3-3 with Ronaldo on one side and Di Maria on the other, and you've got a pretty tasty looking team up front. So there's plenty of options with Bale.
Definitely is. Right, back on topic. Team of the Week.
I like it.
I do.
There's some PSG in there. There's some
Benfica.
Milan. There's some BPL stuff in there. It's a nice solid team of the week. It's not a team of the week that you want so badly that you would go out and risk your account to buy 100k off eBay. But at the same time, it is a decent solid start. Royce straight away with an inform. He's finishing off like he did last season. And as I say, guys, if you haven't checked it out, we'll leave a link in the description. Have a look at the cards. Even the bronze card looks gorgeous. They just
Yeah, it
look
does.
very, very cool, and they look like imagine you were on the console and the opponent's team came up and they had 5 or 6 team of the weeks in. I can't wait to see what the team of the season and team of the year cards are going to look like.
Whoa.
Imagine the blue with the
Gold
black and the
blended in.
gold and the
Oh
mix.
my
Imagine if they blended
days.
it; it would be pretty.
Oh, don't,
They
mate.
could
Don't.
even replace the black with blue and keep the gold running through the middle.
Oh, stop, Alp.
There's
Stop.
so many
Stop.
options. So
Stop.
many
Stop.
options. Does look fast, doesn't it?
I'll be back in a sec. I'll just have to change my pants.
We shall move on from Team of the Week, guys. Let us know in the comments below which players you're interested in, if any, and we'll move on to a little bit of in real life and our results of our predictions for this week. Now, I know for a fact, Stu, that we had a chat about this before the show, and we didn't want to go into too much depth with the in real life football. But we thought we'd pick 1 or 2 matches of the weekend that we thought were noteworthy.
Yes.
Do you want to go first? We're looking at Sunderland Arsenal.
We're looking at Sunderland Arsenal. It finished, obviously, Sunderland 1, Arsenal 3. I believe Arsenal were 2-1 up and Sunderland had a goal disallowed. I'm not sure if any of you guys have seen it.
Controversial.
It's very controversial. You had Altidore for Sunderland, the attacker, and you had Bagri Sanya.
I believe so.
And Sanya was all over Altidore like a rash. It was like he was playing rugby.
Pouring his back like some sort of crazy.
Yeah, pulling his shirt. Altidore was practically giving him a piggyback at one point. And Altidore managed to shug him off, put the ball in the back of the net. However,
Brilliant finish.
Brilliant strength. He did everything correctly. And the referee blows up and gives a free kick to Sunderland. Now, you can imagine Paolo Di Canio on that touchline.
He would be hitting the moon, wouldn't he?
You can see it. I remember watching Sky Sports News and they were saying Di Canio's going absolutely apeshit. And
he was.
The
ref blew, in my opinion, too early.
Yep, he did.
And once he'd done it, because the rules from listening to the lovely Gary Lineker on Match of the Day, he basically said that the ref has the option to let play carry on and give it a couple of moments to see how things develop before he blows his whistle. He didn't do that. He blew his whistle quite promptly. The big thing is, Sanger, it was the last man, in my opinion. And it was pretty obvious, which means that in theory he should really, if he has going to blow for the foul, he should be sent off. So the argument is, the goal goes in, brilliant, they're 2-2. That changes the whole complexion. Arsenal went on very soon after to score a third, making it 3-1, pretty much putting Sunderland into their pocket and into bed. Yeah. And you just look at it and think, how different would it have been if that goal had been allowed, or if that defender had been sent off. So, an interesting one. Discuss it in the top comments below if you want, guys. Let us know what you think. Should he have been sent off? Should the goal have been allowed to stand? Should there be a bit more clarification on the rules? I think that the ref blew too early. I think Stu's in agreement.
Yeah, I do. I think it should have seen that Altidore is no lightweight like Walcott say. I'm not saying Walcott's a weakling, but compared to somebody like Altujoy and Walcott, then Altujoy is a big beast.
Yeah.
He really is. He's
You'd
huge.
have given him that little bit of advantage, in my
You would
opinion.
have given, give the benefit of the doubt to the attacking team in that scenario.
In my opinion as well, yeah. The other game we're
Yep.
looking at is Everton versus Chelsea.
Oh, do we have to?
I'm not only very briefly, mainly due to Gareth Barry's block.
I saw it on, I think it was Sky Sports News Sunday morning just before I was going to work, and I saw it and I was just like, I can't believe that the ground he covered and he
had
just
no right
managed
to stop that going. And it was basically an open goal, guys.
It
Howard
was.
cocked up, basically ended up giving it to Chelsea. Played it square, and it was just a simple side foot into the net. And Gareth Barry came out of nowhere and just slid in and blocked. And it was just wonderful. I did like Jose. Yeah. Everton obviously scored their header, and Jose basically said afterwards, Everton's goal was luck, not skill. Well, I'll take 3 lucky points any day of the week, Jose. Thank you very much for that.
Of course, mate. You would. Anyone would.
It was one of those, wasn't it? It was just that block. There was a bit of the Martinez new style Everton, the passing, the moving, the flowing motion, but also there was a bit of the old Everton, throw everything in front of the ball and hope to Christ they don't get a goal. So it was a good game, but Gareth Barry's block, I think, was noteworthy and deserved a mention. Moving on to predictions. Who's winning the predictions so far, Stu?
Alpes.
I got 7 points last week and Stu got 3 points. So that means that I am 1 point to 0 in the leaderboard. And that brings us on to this week's predictions, Stu.
Right. Norwich versus Aston Villa.
What are your thoughts?
I'm going to go 2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa?
Yeah.
Nice. I think that Villa will look to come back following their defeat that they suffered. So I'm thinking you're going 2-1?
Yeah,
I'm going to go 3-1. I think that's the way to go. So Newcastle versus Hull. What are you thinking?
I'm going 2-1 to Newcastle.
I'm going 1-0 Newcastle. I think Ben Arthur will get another one. I think he started brilliantly.
Right. Definitely. Oh, he's genius. He's genius, mate.
He is.
I can't get words out. FIFA 13 Ultimate Team, when it first came out, Ben Arthur was the man that was OP. And he's living.
Skills, just quick,
and he's living up to that.
And I can't wait to try his new card out.
Yes, I can't wait either.
What are your thoughts on West Brom Sunderland?
West Brom Sunderland, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Interesting. I think Sunderland will be so pissed off with the result against Arsenal that I think they're going to win 1-0. So I'm going with Sunderland 1-0.
Right, no worries, pal. No worries.
That brings us on to Liverpool versus Southampton at Anfield.
I'm going 3-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool for me. We'll see what happens with that one.
You're going 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool. See how that pans out.
See how it goes.
And West Ham Everton at the Hammers.
2-1 Everton.
You don't want to bet against them after the Chelsea result, do you?
You can't, mate. You cannot.
I'm going 1-0 Everton. I think they're going to nick another goal like they did last week and just lock things down. What about the late kickoff, the 5:30 kickoff on Saturday? Chelsea versus Fulham at the Bridge.
I'm going 3-1 Chelsea.
I think they're going to be well up for a fight after last week. I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea. I think Fulham might nick a goal, but I can't see them being strong enough to get the win. That brings us on to Sunday. Palace versus Swansea. Swansea coming across the border to play Palace.
I'm going... Oh, man, this is hard. This is hard.
I don't know. After Swansea played Liverpool the other day, you should have seen the football they were doing.
But look how Palace played the last home game.
And it's away at Palace as well.
I'm going to go 2-1 Palace. Just for the fact that they're at home.
I'm going to go a bit out of here. I'm going to go 3-0 Swansea.
Right,
just got a feeling. I think that they were on the upper hand with the other day against Liverpool. They just played football. They played football that reminded me of Barcelona. They played FIFA. They were just like, fuck this, I'm not going all the way to Crystal Palace. We'll just sit in the room and play FIFA. That would save a hell of a lot of travelling costs.
It certainly would.
Arsenal versus Stoke at
I'm going
the Emirates.
2-0 Arsenal.
I'm going to join you. I will join you with 2-0 Arsenal. I think you're just pissed off that I'll get 3 points as well as you if you get the right.
Yeah, exactly.
Cardiff City. Spurs going all the way to Cardiff to play Cardiff City at the 4 o'clock kickoff on Sunday. 2-1
Spurs.
I don't know. They're still gelling, aren't they, this new team?
Yeah, but
I'm going 1-1.
1-0.
Yeah.
The big one.
For a 1-1.
The big one. The Manchester derby. 4 o'clock. Man City
versus Man United. At City.
I'm going 3-2, say.
I'm going to surprise you. I'm going 0-0.
Fucking hell, 0-0.
I've just got a feeling they're going to cancel each other out. Think about it. You've got,
imagine?
Is it Company? You've got Vidic. You've got, it's trying to get past those brick walls. Then again, there is Aguero, the RVP, and Rooney, and they both played well in the Champions League. Aguero scoring, Rooney scoring, VP scoring. I'm going 0-0.
Right, fair dues.
And when it comes to next week, you can all kiss my ass.
Okay, yeah.
And that moves us on to topic number 5, the last topic and the last topic of the show, and that is which comment won comment of the week and gets a prize. Shall I tell them what the prize is first and foremost for this week?
Yep,
and it's going to be a delayed prize, guys, because me and Stu basically aren't the greatest traders in the world, and as such,
I'm the worst trader in the world.
We're going to be giving away 10k on your console of choice, either Xbox or PS3. However, it will be given to you once the disc release occurs, because we can't basically afford to find 10k at the moment. It's costing like £10-15 for 10k on eBay.
Yeah.
So we will be giving £10 to the winner when the console is, the game is released on console, so the 27th, that weekend or shortly after Eurogamer, we'll send 10k over to the winner, and the winner is Scouser28.
The reason why we picked him is because he went through the whole team of last week's fixtures. That's what I was trying to say. Cheers, Alp. Glad you're here, mate.
Don't worry.
So that's the main reason behind it. I think he got a fair good few.
He basically went through the predictions. Everyone else was obviously talking a few bits and bobs. Nobody really there's one chap that put some funny joke, but it really wasn't that funny. There goes a sub.
It's funny. Joke of the week is put Jamie Gamble. Give him a shout out. Joke of the week. Where do you weigh a whale? At a whaleway station.
Oh God!
And he's put underneath it he as well.
He knows it was awful. Someone else said you're a great Yorkshireman, which I know is true because all the Yorkshiremen are great.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's. I think I replied to him. I put something like, "Cheers, pal." People say I sound a little bit like Keith Lemon as well. So
yeah, we should have pretended you were Keith Lemon.
Hello, guys. I can't do it now. You've got to put me under pressure.
Oh no, he tried to do Keith Lemon impression.
I failed miserably. And he said, "I can do it, but I'm not gonna."
No, I'd hold off. Let's get a few more subs before we lose them all.
You've banked idea. Oh, I go through like a train.
He went for it. So we're going with Scouser28 as our winner. So we will be sending Scouser28 either 10k on PS3 or 10k on Xbox, but it will be done after disc release because we're all poor. So obviously we will be giveaway every week. Might not necessarily be coins. It might be players. It might be PSM vouchers. Who knows? Yeah. We don't right now. We will do nearer the time.
We certainly will.
If you want to basically have a chance of winning, leave us a funny comment. Leave us an interesting comment. Leave us some information on maybe some of the games over the weekend. Maybe something funny that's happened during the week. Any maybe big players you've pulled. Stuff like that, Stu.
Yeah, let us know what you've done on the web app. Let us know who you've pulled. Not your Todgers.
No, don't do that. We don't.
Just let us know what you've been up to on Ultimate Team. We do take note of the comments. We do read every single comment. Even if it's not been posted, we don't read it straight away, but we go through it between us and just our bit of bant between ourselves, especially the guy with the railway joke.
Yeah, there was a little bit of banter said about him.
It's good, but yeah, just like I say as well, make sure you follow us both on Twitter. We are very, very active on Twitter.
I've not got tweets. I don't tweet much.
Twitter, as Keith Lemon would say. Yeah, and feel free to tweet us. You know, we're there for you. Just tell me what you've done. A lot of people have tweeted me saying, Dominic Pauling of Leeds United's got 84 rated pace. I knew this, but it's still nice of him to just say something like that, and I do take note of it, and it helps the same.
We like a bit of banter on Twitter. Apart from that,
certainly do.
I think we're good. I think we are done. Hopefully you're having a nice Friday night, and you will join us obviously next week for episode 3. Get your comments in. Let us know what you're doing on the web app. Just get involved, guys. We really do appreciate the support for the last episode as well, and hopefully there's no web apps being released this Friday, is there? So we should be all right.
Probably the early release will go a day early.
Fucking bastard. Apart from that, guys, take care of yourselves. It's bye from me.
And it's bye from me as well. Thanks, guys.
Take